Welcome back, my little FizzlePops. Pop, pop. Today I am doing my Empties video for March of 2018. Yes, I have been on a mission to use up stuff that I have. I am on a 2018 no buy, so I am doing my best to buy nothing beauty related, no makeup, nothing for the hair, nothing for the body, no body wash or anything, and just using up what I have because I have so much stuff. And I know I was going to do a show you my collection of all the stuff that I have at the beginning of the year, and I still haven't done it, so I might do it soon. Might be one of those April spring cleaning kind of videos, like let me show you everything I have. But I'm not into decluttering because I want to keep everything I have and use it throughout the year, and I'm not really into like not using my stuff because I want to use my stuff. So maybe after the year is over and like the end of December, early next January, I might go through and declutter or things like that, some of my items, because if I haven't used it by the end of the year, maybe I don't really need it. So, but I'm making my way through my collection and using up a lot of my stuff. So let me show you everything I used. This is everything that was used in the month of March. So let's get into it. Oh, I guess if I want to be a real giddy blogger, I should say, without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I used up, it's one of my all-time favorite items. I always have a bottle of this with me, and I think I just opened a new one, because obviously this one's empty, and I have two more in backup. It's that Clinique Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion, step number 2, salicylic acid acne medication. After you wash your face and before you do your moisturizer, you do this, put it on a cotton ball so you put it across your face. It keeps your face all nice and glowy, but without being dried out, and it helps keep your acne away. So even if I did not work for Clinique, hashtag Clinique Consultant, I would still purchase this and use this twice a day. The next thing I have, okay, so this is Mohr's Clean Day hand soap, and it's in the scent Basil. So Mohr sent this to me a year or so ago whenever I was doing like Smiley 360 or Crowd Tap or something like that, which is those are great apps to get free stuff. Or maybe it was Buzz Agent. One of those sent this to me and I hated the smell. Hated it. Basil was a horrible scent for hand lotion or hand soap. So you'd wash your hands and you'd smell like basil. So I was adding Bath & Body Works soap to it. I thought I had one in here that I used up. Yeah. So I was using the Japanese cherry blossom and adding it to it. That's why it looks orange, looks red. But I got a real soap dispenser, so it's time to toss this gross one. But I used all the soap that was in it, and then some. I just kept filling it with more soap because I didn't have a soap dispenser, but now I do. And yeah, I was filling it up with the Japanese cherry blossom. I might go try to add more water to this and add it back to my new soap dispenser. The Japanese cherry blossom is okay. I had said previously in another video, but for those that are new, welcome. I had gone to Bath & Body Works like a year and a half ago during a Black Friday sale and got like a ton of Bath & Body Works stuff. Maybe it was last December. I don't remember when it was, but I bought a whole bunch of Japanese cherry blossoms with the idea of I was going to give them away to friends and family, and that just never, that didn't happen. So I'm stuck with them. I may give them away in the future. So that's that. And I also used up a Japanese cherry blossom lotion. I know it looks full from this side, but it's not. It was like laying on its side, so it's actually pretty empty. But yeah, not my favorite scent, but Bath & Body Works just didn't have that many scent options whenever it came to gift sets, and that's what I was buying. I bought like a ton of gift sets. I never gave them away. The next thing I did use up was this sample. I tried to use up a lot of samples this month. So the first sample I used up was this Dove exfoliating body polish in crushed macadamia and rice milk. I hated the scent. I hate the scent of this. I hated it, but my husband used it and he really liked it. He's like, it smells good. I smell like cake. I like cake. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to smell like cake. I'd rather smell like roses or flowers, but he really liked it. And the body polish was good. I might look into getting that someday in the future if they still have it around next year, but in a different scent, because the smell like cake was not for me. The next thing I used up was this Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry deodorant. It lasts me a long time. and I think I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1. Deodorant is fine. I don't get that smelly, so any deodorant just kind of works for me. It could be for the Dollar Tree, or it could be from Clinique, $1 or $13. The Clinique one is the one I'm currently using right now that I got back in my gratis, so that's the one that I'm currently using. And yeah, it's unscented and it just is a deodorant, keeps me from stinking. The next thing is I did use up another deodorant, and it's this one. It's called Balsoma Scentless Stick Natural Deodorant. I hated this stuff. I hated it. I got it in one of my vegan boxes like 2 years ago. Whenever I was trying out a lot of subscription boxes, spending a lot of money on subscription boxes, I subscribed to a couple of vegan boxes and they sent me this one. And I just got around to using it and I hate it. I hate it so much. It's like a charcoal stick. And I've used, because I didn't use it all, because every time I would use it, I would hate it. And I'm like, I'm not going to use this just to use it. But you can see I used up quite a bit. Let me show you how much is left. And it's just, I'm like, why do I keep using stuff that I hate? I have that much left, so it could last me another couple of weeks, but I'm like, every time I use it, I hate it so much. So it's like, I don't like throwing stuff away, but at the same time, I don't want to use something just to use it, even though I hate it. So this is, I'm going to call that empty. As far as all my empties, I am keeping them for the entire year. So if something happens that I run out of deodorant, I might come back to that and use it just so I know it's completely empty before I throw it away. Same thing with 2 more things in here. This perfume, you can see there's a little bit at the bottom, but I won this at work, and this is one of the big sizes. This is a 4.25 fluid ounce. So I mean, it's bigger than the normal 1.7 or 3.4. This is a, what did I say? 4.25, so this is a lot of perfume. And I've had this for a year or 2. Used it a lot because when I first got it or first won it, I loved it and we were using it so much. But now that we've used almost the whole thing, I say we because my husband likes to smell pretty too. I hate this. This is going into my empties. It's almost empty and I've been holding on to it like, okay, well, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna use it, just use up that last little bit, and I can't. I'm like, every time I go to use it, I'm like, I hate that scent. I used to love it, now I hate it. Now I know, only get the smaller bottles, or just switch it out, use a little bit there, and then don't use it again for another week. What are you guys doing? My cats are going wild. Another thing that I almost used up all of, and I just can't bring myself to finish, is this little bitch. I got this in my Ipsy for March 2018, and it is the teeniest, tiniest little Sex Kitten eyeliner by Tarte. They say that this is like half the size of the full size, but no, it's not. That's how much I have left, and I hate this eyeliner. I used it today. You can't even see my eyes really with my glasses on and that ring light, but I used it tonight. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Oh well. Hashtag late upload. Hashtag night owl. So if you're watching this as I first upload, thank you. Turn on subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and make sure you turn on those notifications. Bing. Anyways, I hate this eyeliner. It swatches well, but actually putting it on the eyes, it tugs. It's hard to make a nice straight line. It's a teeny tiny little sample. It's not that creamy. It's like a matte consistency. So it was just hard to work with. I hated using it. I put it in my makeup basket, my weekly makeup basket, my everyday makeup drawer, whatever I call it. Because I'm like, I want to use this up. It's not very big. I can use it up in like less than a month. But every time I would go to use it these last couple of weeks since I've gotten it, I've hated it. So I'm like, why do I keep using stuff that I hate just because I have it? So again, this is going into my empties basket, and I might pull it out in a couple of months and try it again. But as of right now, this is probably the worst thing I've ever gotten in my Ipsy. It's horrible. Okay, another fragrance that I used up this month was by Guess. And I'm not sure what this one is called, but it comes in a bottle like this. And this smells a lot like Victoria's Secret Bombshell. It smells really good. and I used it really quickly. I can't get anything to spray out of it, but it's a really pretty bottle. It smelled really good. I loved this perfume. I don't even know if they make this anymore. Probably find it online, but it's one of those perfumes we used to carry at stage and don't carry anymore. So we had an old tester laying around and I won this. So I really like that perfume. Next thing I used, I had another perfume in here. Yeah, is White. That's what it's called, and it's by Bath & Body Works. It was a little spray. And it smells really nice, clean, fresh, simple, and I really liked it. It was just a little spray. I don't know. I got it maybe in January, so it didn't last very long, but it smelled really good. No, it was before, because it was before my no buy. It must have been in December that I got this, and I got this, and I got a body spray, and I forget what else I got, but it's just one of those times where I'm like, I need a little pick-me-up, and I went to Bath & Body Works, because my town that I work in, we don't have a mall, but we have a JCPenney's, and we have a Bath & Body Works, and we have a Stage, and we have a Walmart. So maybe one day they'll bring a mall. And the JCPenney's does not have a Sephora. But anyways, I got that and it smells really nice. The next thing I did use up was this Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. I don't like this stuff. I like it for cleaning my makeup brushes because it does foam up and like really get in there and clean them. But as for the face, I don't like this on my face. This is a really big seller at my location. A lot of people I know love the pink foaming cleanser from Clinique. Yeah, I sell this, I sell out of it, I get it back in stock and people want it, they love it. I'm just not one of those people that love it. It's not my favorite thing. I probably will not buy that again. I might get it free, like in a free gift or something, but I don't see myself actually buying that again. Another thing that I don't like and will not be repurchasing is the Formula 1006 Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask. Yeah, I bought this last summer whenever Formula 1006 came to Stage. I bought like a trial pack, like a thing. I think I paid like $1 for 4 items because I used a coupon on it. And this was one of the items, and I have not tried anything from Formula 1006 that I actually like. Everything has kind of been like, I hate it. So that's one of the things that I just did not like. Let's see what else I have in here. I used one of these samples by Dr. Dennis Gross, and it's the Ferulic and Retinol Wrinkle Recovery Peel. This was just like a little saturated pad, but after you washed your face, you just went over your face with the pad. So I did that instead of using my clarifying lotion for one night. It seemed to be good. I have another one of these pads that I'm going to try out in April or the next month. So you'll see this again in my next Empties video, but as far as just using it that one time, I didn't have any problems with it. I liked it. Okay. I also used up one of these Sumptuous Extreme mascaras by Estee Lauder. This is my favorite mascara. I have another one that I'm using now, and then I have a third one in backup, but this is what it does to my lashes. So, and this is what the bristles look like, brush looks like. So it is one of those big bristled brushes, and I actually hated that mascara the first like 3 times I used it, but then after the 4th and 14th, 100th time that I've used it, I love it. I dropped my glasses, so let me pick those up. So I'm currently using that mascara again because I love what it does for my lashes. The next thing I have in here is another thing from Formula 1006. It's the Daily Foaming Cleanser Passion Fruit and Green Tea. This does not foam up. I don't know why it says foaming. It doesn't foam, it bubbles a little bit, but it's not a foaming cleanser. It's a really thin cleanser consistency, and I didn't like it. I don't like anything from Formula 1006 that I've tried so far. Maybe one day I'll give them another chance and buy something else from them. But as of right now, there's nothing in that brand that I like. Next thing that I tried was the Olay Luminous Tone Perfecting Cream Advanced Tone Perfecting Moisturizer. This stuff smelled really good. I really like the way Olay products smell. I'm used to using Clinique products, obviously, because I work for them, and there's no fragrance in any of their products. So whenever I use a moisturizer that smells good, I'm like, that smells good. So Olay smells really good. I really like this sample. And yeah, Maybe one day I'll buy a full size of it. We also used up toothpaste, and this is the Crest 3D White Arctic Fresh Icy Cool Mint. And it was just nothing special, nothing like I gotta go out and rebuy it right away. But it was good. Makes my teeth pearly white and 3D white. Next thing we used up was the Aromatherapy Stress Relief Eucalyptus and Spearmint. This was also by Bath & Body Works. This is one of the scents that I had never tried before. So instead of getting the same scent that we always get, the Japanese cherry blossom or whatever, I'm like, oh, let's get something new. So we found this one, and this one smells good. It's one of those scents that, like, after I used it for like a few weeks, I was like over it. I was like, oh, I need a new scent. So it smells good, but I just got over it quickly. I was like, I'm sick of this one already. So I'm glad that it was only a small travel size and not a full size. Next thing I used up is Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I got this from Ashley back in December. I opened that up with you guys. It was a Christmas gift from one of my coworkers. She no longer works with me, but she is off in Durant doing her thing. Durant, Oklahoma. She works at a hair salon there. So if you're ever in Durant, stop by and see Ashley. I actually really like this, and I was surprised because I didn't think I was gonna like something that I had to like spray all over my face, but yeah, I actually really like this. So I don't know what's in it. I don't know what it does really, but I liked it. I like that. So I might look into getting another like spray. Clinique has one that I might get on my next gratis, which is like a moisture spray, but you can use it after you do your makeup to kind of like help set your makeup. So I might get one of those because now I know that I like spraying myself in the face with misters. Moving on, we have the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Skin Relief. This is the old formula. They did update the formula to be 72 hours, so this is the old formula. I like this stuff. Sometimes it can feel a little bit like greasy or thick, but here, whenever I was using it, it was still kind of cold outside. It's starting to get hot. Like, I got a suntan just sitting in my car. And I know a lot of people are talking about how it's snowing where they live, or blizzards, or like horrible weather, and I'm like, it's like 80 degrees here and I'm getting a suntan sitting in my car. So the weather is definitely warming up, but I live in Oklahoma, so don't feel too jealous because it's about to start tornado season, and yeah, I don't like living in Oklahoma. But I did like this. So I don't think I have any more Moisture Surge. I don't know. I might have some more little trials of it, but I do like it. It's really moisturizing and it just makes my skin really smooth. So I do recommend that if you've never tried Moisture Surge to try it, because 99% of people are gonna love it. The next thing that I was really surprised that I ended up really liking is the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder. I got it in 110, which is translucent light, and it's a little bit dark for me, but I actually like this powder more than the Clinique powder. So right now I'm using a Clinique loose powder, and the color is a little bit off, but I make it work. The one that I'm using right now was in 20 Invisible Blend, but it's not invisible. It's a little bit dark. But this one is I actually like the CoverGirl one better than the Clinique one. So that might just be me, but I actually really liked this, and I would definitely look into getting this in a little bit of a lighter color. But yeah, I actually really, really like this. I think that this works for my skin a lot better than the Clinique one. And we still have a couple of things left. Let's get through this. I used up a bag of these cotton rounds, 100 cotton rounds. No, wait, 80. 80 cotton rounds from the Dollar Tree for $1. Not a big deal. I use those pretty often. You'll see those in a few empty videos. I also use a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And it's so hard whenever you get to the end. I had to have my husband squeeze it out for me. But I like this. I like the Photo Finish Primer, oil-free, non-gross, non-greasy formula. So yeah, this was really nice, and I will definitely use that again if I get it in sample, and I might purchase it again once my no buy is over. The next thing I used up was this Urban Decay Perversion Bigger Better Lashes. Look at that. That is like the teeniest, tiniest mascara sample ever. You open it up, and it's like just the wand. So this did not last me very long, but it was okay. I can't really get a feel for mascaras if they're this big and I only use them for a couple of days before they dry out. Next thing was the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I got this in one of my boxes. I forget which one it was. The Dulce. I forget what it was. But this little sample is worth like 22 bucks, and I think that's way overpriced. I did not care for this, and I thought this smelled horrible. And I'm someone who's like big on smells. Yeah, I'm really big on smells, so if something doesn't smell good, either leave it unscented or have it smell good, because this stinks. I hated this stuff. I would not, definitely never repurchase that. Plus, it's really expensive. Next thing was this Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Acne with Salicylic Acid Charcoal Mask. I do love me a charcoal mask. I got this at CVS for my birthday. It was in one of my birthday freebies that I forgot to include in my birthday freebie video, because if you sign up for CVS's rewards program on your birthday, they send you a $3 coupon. Just buy whatever you want, and this was exactly $3. So, is it worth $3? No, I think that's overpriced for what it was, but I did like it for a one-time skin mask. Or maybe it lasted me 2 nights, I forget. But I did post a picture on my Instagram at SodaSiren if you guys want to see me wearing it. Another thing I used is a Pacifica Pore Refine Deep Detox Mask. I hated this stuff too. I put it on and it's so shiny and so thin that I forgot that I was wearing it. And it's like, oh yeah, I need to go wash off that mask. So it said it fights shininess, helps clear pores and refine. I don't know. I wouldn't buy this again. If I got it in like an Ipsy or something, I would use it again. But I didn't care for it, and I don't like the smell. Again, with the smells, blackberry, strawberry, lemon peel, it sounds like it would smell delicious, but not into that. Next thing we have is this Glam Glow mask that I got in Sephora for free from my birthday. I would not recommend this because I hated it. No, I really like mud masks, but the thing with this one is that it's chunky. Like, there's like little bits of like grass or something in your mask, so you have it drying and you feel your skin and there's like, what is this? And you peel out off these little bitty things that are in the mask. Like little bits of, little chunks that I just did not care for. So, I wouldn't buy this. I would not buy that. Let's see, a couple more things. We got this Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This is in the color Light for ultra fair skin. This was way too light for me, like way too light for me. So I had to mix this in with the foundation. Would not buy that color again, but if it was like in a deeper color, then I would like it. The thing with my makeup is that I like my face to be like one shade and then add like blush and highlighter. I don't like it when my under eyes are like 5 shades brighter or lighter than the rest of my face. I don't like contour and highlight. I like my skin to all be like one shade and then add some blush and highlight. That's me though. So that was not a good, I did not care for that. Okay, we got a couple of things left, and I know I keep saying that, but we really do. The next thing I used up was another fragrance sample. This is Chance by Chanel in Tendre. It's the pink one, the pink Chance. One of my favorite perfume smells in the world. I've never bought the full size, but one day I will. I also used this Purity Made Simple by Philosophy 3-in-1 cleanser for your eyes and face. I did like this. I was pleasantly surprised. This was a really nice sample. I would definitely look into buying the full size of that one day. Not anytime soon because I have a ton of cleansers and stuff. I used up 2 of these samples as well. This is by Origins and it's Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Exfoliating Cleanser Powder to Clear Pores. That's a long name. Powdered cleansers I'm not a fan of, but I have a couple more of these that I will use that I got in like a Sephora gift at one point. So I got a bunch of these, so I'm trying to use them up. Told you I was using up a lot of samples this month. The next sample I used up is this Makeup Forever that I'm wearing today. This smells really, really good. I'm using this as my primer today, and it was the Makeup Forever Step 1. smells fantastic. I would definitely use this again. I think I have another one of these that I'm going to use up the next month. So this I really liked. I think that it worked really great. I like the consistency, I like the smell, so definitely look into buying the full size of that one day. Next thing I use is the Revitalize Triple Power Intense Moisturizer. And I have a ton of these. The smell is fine. These work fine, just some moisturizer. And then the last two things that I did not like are these Mindfulness for Your Skin Anti-Aging Eye Serum and Exfoliating Moisturizer with Avocado Oil. This left my skin extremely greasy, so I had to go through and put on a mattifying moisturizer. And this one was just okay. Obviously these are just little samples that I got, but I'm trying to use up my samples. So that's a lot of empties that I used up. Thank you guys for being with me almost 30 minutes. If you guys made it through the whole video, say fizzle pop pop. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'm glad that you guys are sticking with me. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye guys.